Yesterday, which NFC team were you most, Shregs, impressed by Week 5?
I'm going to give Arizona their flowers this morning. It's the first time they're 5-0 since 1974 when Jim Hart and Roger Worley and Mel Gray were on the field. And they put the 49ers away, which I thought was really impressive and was kind of like a gritty thing we need to see from them. They've won in some of these freak shootouts, and they've had their statement win against the Rams, but yesterday it was like, all right, here come the Niners, and Kyler and DeAndre Hopkins did some things that I thought were really important down the stretch. Here we go. First, it's a touchdown pass that gives them the big lead. That gives them a 2-score lead. All right, fine. Later in the game, though, after we get over this point, it's like, all right, we need another first down. We need to put them away. Yeah. And I thought Kyler hitting DeAndre on this one, and watch what DeAndre does to move the chains and also keep the clock running. This is super late in the game. It's a one-score game, and he just dead legs it and goes right down. Tick, 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 tick. We get the first down. This catch is almost more impressive than the touchdown one because it's awareness. It's knowing what's going on. He doesn't go out of bounds.
It's close.
The clock ticks. The Niners don't get the ball back. It's that stuff. That's winning football, where we're not going to let you creep back. It's not what the Vikings did, where Alexander Madison's fighting for an extra yard, or what Miles Sanders did, going out of bounds when you're winning late in the game. It's the stuff that matters, and that's the difference between winning and losing. They're playing like winners, not like teams that are scared to lose or teams that haven't been there before. Plays like that, it's smart. They're not making mistakes. The Arizona Cardinals, they're playing a different brand of Arizona Cardinals football than we're used to.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, knowing heading into this season they were going to bring back all 22 starters on both sides of the football, it gave you a little bit of a sense of hope. Like, man, I tell you what, maybe this will be a team that repeats. And then you know Tom Brady, right? Yeah. The machine he is. How much more comfortable is he in this offense? I mean, it was times where, Tom knows exactly where he wants to go. I mean, he sits in that pocket just like a statue at times, wasn't even moving his feet. Just so comfortable, understanding exactly where he wants to go, knowing where his reads are.
This guy looks
this defense, once they get a little bit more healthier and they get a little bit more of their pieces back, Jamel Dean came back in the ball game, got him an interception. I know they've been missing him at the cornerback position. And so, I just see this Tampa Bay team continuing to get better and better. And you know the standard for Tom Brady is always going to be greatness and excellence. And so to watch all the players around him kind of feed off of him and buy into that, it's amazing to watch, man. I think Tom Brady's going to win MVP.
Dude, for real. I'm saying. We're going to do our game ball segment later, and none of us are going to give it to Brady, and it's crazy.
I thought about it.
I did too, but
you should have. I should have.
I thought about it the last one. Like, somebody has to talk about Brady, and then I just figured we could go 1 week without it. But he's flawless right now.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think he might win the MVP. But I'll pose a question. Matt Nagy's supposed to be fired, right? You're supposed to fire him, and you're supposed to sell the team and tear everybody down and fire everybody, and everybody sucks and everyone's terrible. Maybe if you were saying that, you should be fired.
Yeah,
because
Chicago.
Maybe you should. Maybe all you Bears fans should just shut up for a second and just chill out for 1 second. Just shut the hell up and let the games play out. Bears are 3-2. The measure of a man and the measure of a human being and the measure of a human football coach is what you do when you hit rock bottom. Since rock bottom against the Cleveland Browns, in which Justin Fields was sacked 9 times and it was a disastrous game, he's been sacked 3 times total in 2 games. They have run for 143 yards and 188 yards, including yesterday when they did not have their #1 running back. No one should be fired. They're 3-2. This is the way it's supposed to look. And that game was really, really big against the Raiders. I am very impressed. It was a complete annihilation. People are calling for jobs and saying this and saying that. And those people should be embarrassed right now because it was neck jerk, what's the expression? Knee jerk? Knee jerk. Neck jerk.
Overreaction.
You're a jerk, wherever the hell you are. I'm very proud of the Bears. Now, don't get annihilated by Aaron Rodgers this weekend because you have history of doing that. But the O-line, everybody, Justin Fields, didn't throw an interception. Impressed. I'm not cheerleading. I just think they took a lot of crap, a lot of it deserved, and since then they haven't lost. They're sitting at 3-2 after all that BS. 3-2. How many teams would kill to be 3-2 right now?
So excited on the sideline.
How about it?
Shut up, you
Should
people.
Boom.
Pundits, fans, Chicago, real reactionaries, shut up.
Shut up.
I've never loved anything you've said more. This is great. I will bring up the Cowboys just because I feel like we have to. We could talk Packers here, of course, but I love complete teams. Arizona showing me they might have that. But the Cowboys obviously have that. They're doing it on offense. They've got an elite running game. It's working for them. Dak Prescott, you're talking MVP candidates. He's definitely in the mix. This offense can do whatever it wants. The passing game can match up with anybody's. They've got the playmakers. And the defense just keeps coming up with big plays. Big plays consistently. So to me, they look like a mega serious contender Shregs in the NFC. I mean, let's see Jerry Jones. Can we just show Jerry Jones? Do we have him?
We have
Sure,
Happy
there's
Jerry.
usually a camera where Jerry
When's
is.
the last time we've seen Jerry? I mean, he's just like
I know him.
this. Just
January of '96.
Just a quick splice, like when Diggs and then Brown with the late interception. I mean, it was incredible. Giants had a lot of injuries, of course, but it's a good Giants defense, and
They don't
did
have to
whatever they
apologize for
wanted.
anything. The Cowboys went up and down the field.
Are they
and
back?
oh,
Yeah, they're awesome.
This is
really
this is
good.
a good time to be a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.